Well, hello everyone. Happy Monday. It says it's showtime, so we are here at my house and we are going to have a little bit of a show tonight. So thanks for participating, anyone that is popping in here. If it's your first time here, up above there's a little link. It says StreamYard. You might just have to give it permission so that I can see your profile picture pop up on the screen. And we are going to talk about priorities, and what do they really mean. So I'm just going to pull up this little ticker tape here, and that's what it says across the bottom there. So that's kind of cool. Um, like I said, yeah, we are going to talk about priorities and what it really means. So why are we always told that we need to make XYZ a priority, whatever it is for you, whatever it is that you're looking at? And why are we always told that you need to prioritize your life, you need to get everything in order, you need to do this and you need to do that? Coaches and mentors will tell us to focus on one thing and dial it down and do one step at a time, and that way you can make it to whatever goal it is that you're trying to make it to. Let me pull this up over here. And so is there anyone else out there besides me that gets the FOMO feeling that you see maybe members of your team, or you see members of your tribe, or other people that are maybe in your fitness program, or maybe even just at work, whatever you do for work, or maybe you work from home? You get that fear of missing out. So that FOMO, fear of missing out, and you want to do it all. But when you stretch yourself that thin, and in so many directions, you're being pulled this way and that way and whatever, are you really being effective at any of them? So before we go really deep into that, before we dive right into that, my name is Heather Edmondson, as it says right there, and welcome to my community where I create a healthier you. This is my health and fitness page, or health and fitness space. So I help others reach their health and fitness goals through coaching, mentorship, and accountability. So let's go kick those sugar cravings to the curb. I have sugar cravings as well, so I'm working on that too, just along with you in the trenches. So, and let's get you in the best shape that you can be. So if you do see me looking down, I do have the odd little bit of notes, so that keeps me on track. Otherwise, I go off in left field, and then we could be on here for hours and hours and we never get anything done. So that's not what we want to do. I'm mindful of your time and respectful of your time. And like I did say, I am appreciating it that you are spending some of it with me as well. So anybody that wants to sit in the background and just take all the information in, that is fine and dandy as well. So like I said, priorities. Doesn't matter if it's a coach or a teacher or a mentor or a parent, maybe even. They said, you need to dial it down and you need to get your priorities right in life. And they go on and so forth. And I just got off a coaching call a little bit earlier with my coach, because I am a coach and I also have coaches and mentors that I follow and that I pay to give me some guidance along the way as well. So today we're going to talk a little bit about getting your mind straight, getting your mental health in order. It can be either in business, it can be in health, it can be in family. And like I said, do you see all the things around you? And it's called shiny object syndrome. And do you want to do it all? I know we can get caught up in that very easily, and we can get stuck in what's called learning mode, and we just want to take in the information, and we don't want to implement any of it. And like I said, that can either go in towards business, or that can go in towards fitness and health, or that can go in towards family, or all of the above. So do you want to be more conscious about your nutrition, about gut health, about your workouts? How about reducing fat and building more muscle? Or are you maybe focused more on your business, family, or maybe even faith is in there as well? So have you made a plan for this year? Have you made a plan for January, February, and March? And look at, we're already halfway through January already, and where has it gone? And if you are just flying by the seat of your pants and you're not making any plan to implement, you're not making any goals for yourself, then you're just going to fly by the seat of your pants, and days are going to fall into weeks, and weeks are going to fall into months, and then you're going to look at yourself and say, well, I haven't done anything for the last few months. I haven't gotten anywhere. I haven't achieved anything. But if you don't put yourself out of your comfort zone and try and do some different things that you have maybe never tried before, and stretch yourself a little bit, then you're never going to grow. It's like the very first time you have to maybe get up in front of a group of students, or in your classroom at school, or in front of a bunch of coworkers, and you have to explain to them a little project that you're doing. Like I remember having to get up and do a science fair project in front of everybody, and it was horrific. But if our teacher never made us do some of those things in life, we wouldn't have grown that way. We wouldn't have got picked on maybe if we wouldn't have stood up there either. But that's another topic for another day. But look at anything in your life. If you've never stepped out of your comfort zone for whatever it is, you would never have gained that skill or that task, or you would never have had that learning moment. Whether it's learning how to drive for the first time, maybe it's going to your very first job when you turn old enough that you can work out of the home, and maybe it's meeting new people at a different job site or a different job. That's always uncomfortable because you don't know what you're walking into. You don't know how you're going to be judged, and you don't know if you're going to be made to be feeling silly, maybe being talked down to, any of the above. So first thing we need to do is make a plan for the rest of January and all of February and all of March, and let's make some goals so that we can work towards those goals. And everybody can dream and have goals. Make sure they're attainable goals. Don't make them so bizarre that you're never going to be able to achieve them. A lot of times as children, we have all these wonderful goals, and people, mentors, teachers, parents, all of those people talk us down from those goals and say, well, you'll never be able to do that. You're not smart enough to do that. You're not going to be XYZ. You're not going to be able to do any of that, right? And then we let that get into our heads. So I'm going to share 6 little tips here with you that maybe you can take to heart and maybe implement. Sorry, I got a hair in my mouth. And maybe that'll help you ease your pain of going over some of these hurdles. And maybe you will be able to reach some of your fantastic goals that you have dreamt about. So first of all, number 1, set an attainable goal. Now that's all individual. That's all up to you, whatever you want it to be. And you want to, number 2, you want to make it real by telling people about it. So if you never tell anybody that you're going on this diet, for example, they're going to be the ones that are going to be giving you the chocolate cake and cookies and ice cream and all of those things that you're trying to maybe get rid of in your life, or not have in your diet at the moment. And they're going to be saying, well, why can't you have that? I didn't know you were on a diet. And so if you never put it out there for people to know what you were doing, they're never going to know. So number 3, let's put a date to it of when you're going to achieve whatever your said goal is, and put it out there on social media. Tell your family and friends. Like I said, they're not going to know that you're doing this. And so what if you have that cookie or that piece of cake if nobody knows that you're on a diet? Nobody's going to be accountable to you but you. So by putting it out there and making it real and giving it a date and giving yourself a consequence for the action, give yourself something that makes you really feel uncomfortable if you don't reach whatever your said goal is, or whatever your said dream is that you want to achieve. Like I said, and don't make the dream or goal so unimaginable that your brain is just going to tell you, well, you're never going to get there. You're never going to get that. You're never going to get to whatever it is. You want to be a millionaire. You're never going to be able to do that because your family never had any money, or blah, blah, blah. Your brain just starts yakking at you. So if you make an attainable goal and you put a date on it of when you're going to reach that, then it becomes real. And then if you have a consequence to your action of not reaching that milestone when you have set out to be or set out to do, then you're going to have a consequence for what's going to happen. So number 4, let's celebrate all those wins along the way, no matter how big or how small, just so that you have the motivation to carry on with whatever your goal is that you're working towards, whether it be in health and fitness, or whether it be in business, or it be in family or faith, or whatever it is that you are working on. So number 4, celebrate those wins along the way. And this is a big one. Number 5, that's why I put it for number 5. You are like the 5 people that you surround yourself with in life. The 5 closest people to you in your life are the ones that you will draw your energy from. And if they are people that are Debbie Downers, and sorry if anybody out there is Debbie that's listening to this, brings you down all the time, then you are going to start to wallow in your self-pity and those types of things as well. So you need to have people that are going to be supportive of you and bring you up, and like I said, go every mile with you along the way, step by step. So surround yourself by those people that bring you inspiration. Follow people on whatever social platform it is that you like to follow. Follow people that inspire you. surround yourself by, if your goal is to be a millionaire in XYZ day, then surround yourself and adopt that millionaire mindset. Otherwise, you'll stay at this level, whatever level you are at, and you won't be able to go as high as whatever that level is that you're putting on yourself. Number six is you need to reevaluate. And whether that be every week, you need to evaluate what you've been working on and what you've been doing. You need to say what's working, what's not working, and what can I do different to make my dream or my goal achievable. So whether you do that weekly or monthly or every 2 months or 3 months or so on, just you know where I'm going with that. So you want to see and reevaluate the things that I've done this week. Have I gotten any interaction? If it's fitness related, are the things that I'm doing working me towards gaining that area of fitness? Or the nutrition, am I staying on track with my nutrition plan? Am I cutting out all the white sugar and additives and any of those things? Are you staying on track with that? So reevaluate. Don't get down on yourself if you maybe didn't make it for that week. The little goals that you had set out for yourself. Just say, okay, tomorrow's another day, or this next hour, it's a do-over. I get to start over. And like I said, don't beat yourself up if you don't believe that you have maybe achieved whatever that said goal was. So reevaluate, see what you could do differently. Life happens to all of us, and don't let it derail you. If you tell your family that you're going to concentrate on, okay, give me 30 minutes here, I'm going to run on the treadmill. Or give me 30 minutes here, I'm going to work on my social media. Or give me 30 minutes to meal prep so that I have some good options and healthy choices to grab out of the fridge instead of grabbing unhealthier stuff, maybe out of the pantry that is calling to me. So people in your family can relate to a 30-minute time block. So time blocking, I guess, could be number 7. If you time block your time, like I said, your family is easier to relate to, okay, a 30 minutes, and then you'll have time to spend with me doing whatever it is that you want to do, build a puzzle or play a game or go for a walk outside, whatever it is. If they can see that you're going to only maximize this much time in their day to do whatever it is that you need to do, and then you're going to give them a reward at the end of whatever you are doing to spend time with them, then they can kind of get that in their head and know how it's going to work for them. So get your family on board with whatever it is that you're doing, whether it be your diet, your exercise, your nutrition plan, your business, any of the above there, and give them a reward for you making your goal, whatever it is. I know one person said that they were going to take their family to a water park. Well, now we can't do that right now because it's winter here. But you get what I'm getting at. Give them a reward, whatever it is. Maybe you're going to have a special games night with your family. Maybe you're going to, I don't know, have a wiener roast in the backyard at your fire pit, or, whatever it is that your family likes to do. Maybe it was like we went skating on the weekend with our kids and grandkids on an outdoor rink, which I haven't done for I don't know how many years. Make it something good and special. So if it's your fitness and health goal, let's find a program that's going to work for you. There's many, many different ways and aspects that you can reach your health and fitness goals. So if it's nutrition, let's focus on where it is that you want to go with your nutrition. Are you trying to cut out fat? Are you trying to reduce the amount of sugar you have in your system? Like, there's all kinds of different ways to reduce your nutrition or clean up your nutrition. Maybe you just want somebody to help you go through, okay, this is my pantry and what's good in here and what's bad in here. Maybe I need to get rid of that. Maybe you can help me sort through that. We can do all that. So there's many ways to get this on point for you. And especially right now with all of us, still a lot of us being in the lockdown. So a lot of us might need a little bit of help there. So I do have some PDFs, some healthier recipes. If you are looking for some assistance in that way, do hit me up and let me know for that. I can also provide a free coaching call for 15 to 30 minutes, and we can figure some of this stuff out for you. So let me know. I too have a coach and a mentor guiding me along the way on my path, on my journey, my business journey, and my health journey as well. So we can choose to stay where we are, or we can choose to do to make things happen. So nothing changes if nothing changes. Now think about that one for a sec. So the little tag that I put up, the notification to let you know that we are here tonight, is with self-discipline, anything is possible. So keep that as a food for thought in the back of your mind, and I wish you a good rest of your day, whatever time of the day it is for you. I will be back on my other page tomorrow at 6 p.m. my time here, Mountain Standard Time, and we'll hopefully see you over there tomorrow. So like I said, if you're coming in on the replay, let me know where it is you're coming in from, and I will give you a shout out after the fact. Thanks everyone for being here. Bye-bye for now.